Alright. So, we are going into what could be the final set. Once again, could be the final set of Western Europe's of Western Europe's season here. If they lose, they are eliminated, having lost to Central Europe 4-2. If they win, they will bring it to ace match, and one final match will determine who will move on and who will stay behind. We have Bakuryu and eOnzErG versus Skzlime and Nizzy. Okay. So Bakuryu and Skzlime. Alright. Bakuryu is 5 o'clock. Skzlime is 2 o'clock. Alright. 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 Okay. So, we have eOnzErG and Bakuryu. eOnzErG is brown and Bakuryu is yellow. Versus Skzlime and Nizzy. Cross allies, everyone. Remember, cross allies. eOnzErG versus eOnzErG Terran. Now, this is going to be interesting. eOnzErG is imbalanced. And Western Europe, bunch of dirty cheaters using unfair team compositions. And eOnzErG and Bakuryu are both very good. Very good 1v1 players. On the other hand, Nizzy is actually a 2v2 player. Like, it's something that he does with some regularity. And Skzlime has played on the 2v2 team for Central Europe multiple times now. So he at least has some experience doing it. So can 2v2 experience overcome raw talent and a completely ridiculously unfair matchup? Apparently it was supposed to be Dodie and eOnzErG versus Ace and Nizzy. Dodie plays some 2v2, so would have expected Dodie, but apparently Dodie didn't show up to the Clan War. Their team had been Dodie and Enjoy Me, as Bakuryu points out. Indeed. Alright. Alright, so what are we doing, Skzlime? Skzlime going bio? We're going bio. Okay. Getting the academy. So 2Rex Academy. Why is there no wall? Seriously, you're playing against a eOnzErG team. It's like they can have twice as many lings as they normally do. Why would you not make a wall? Skzlime. Skzlime. Alright. Alright. So, Nizzy is feeling pretty confident in himself. And he has a group of lings fighting against Bakuryu's lings, and a group of lings going after eOnzErG's lings. But now Bakuryu and eOnzErG realize what's going on, and they're moving towards bottom. Moving towards the bottom, but Nizzy's going for a counterattack on eOnzErG. Oh, this is going to be a strong counterattack. But is there any way Nizzy can hold out? No way Nizzy can hold out. He has Sunkas coming on. Go. Go. I thought that was GG, and I was like, GG this early? But no, it's not. He's calling on his ally. He needs his ally. I don't think his ally can save him. I don't think his ally can save him. I think his ally can go and murder somebody. Going to pull some drones, try to make some magic happen. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. How much money do you have? You have 45 minerals. That is not enough to do anything. Nizzy is eliminated. Effectively, anyway. I mean, he's got like 3 lings and 2 drones. Alright. And here comes the bio. I mean, this could be a quick 1-for-1 trade, making it a 1v1 situation for Bakuryu. Excuse me, for Bakuryu versus Skzlime. And, ooh, we are going to lose some drones. That's going to hurt the drone count, certainly, but the lings are coming back, and it's not going to be a 1-for-1 trade. It's not going to be a 1-for-1 trade as Skzlime continues to fight his inner demons, and by inner demons, I mean Zerglings. Zerglings before the 7-minute mark. Alright. So, eOnzErG has 6 supply. Not quite eliminated. You know what? Okay, we're gonna pretend that Bakuryu expanded. And just expanded over here, and then gave control to eOnzErG. This is pretty much a 1v1, where Terran decided not to expand. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You can almost think of it as a 1v1. You want to try to win? Why not? I have 35. Oh, that's why not. Oh, shit. He's only got 30. Don't do it. Don't do it. You've got this, dude. You've got this. You can win the 2v1. You can do it. Bakuryu is weak. He only has 1 sunken colony, and not even a spire. You can kill him. Interesting going brown instead of going yellow. Alright. Brown should be easier to kill off just because they have less stuff. But obviously it's a smaller reward to kill them. Doesn't mean as much. Baku trying to get into position. And now take all from home. Might be a strong idea. Might be a strong idea. He would really like to. Wow. Okay. eOnzErG's done. It's like, fuck this. Fuck this, we're leaving. Seriously, why is he doing that? He left with half of his drones, but left 3 drones left, 2 mining. Nizzy's eliminated. Huh. Okay. So, eOnzErG has 126 minerals. He has enough for an extractor. Okay. So he's making an extractor, but he doesn't have enough for a hatchery. And these guys, they just need to take out this hatchery, and eOnzErG is eliminated from the game, aside from a couple links. There's a chance that... No! Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Oh, man, he's not gonna get it. eOnzErG is still alive. Barely. How many drones does he have left? He has 2 drones. Okay, he has 2 drones on the complete opposite side of a map and 1 very low health hatchery. He's got this. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, bad engagement for Bakuryu there. He was not expecting the Marines to be this far forward. He was expecting them to be farther back. Alright, what supply is Bakuryu at right now? Wow! Why is Bakuryu that low in supply? Dang. Like, Skzlime has more than double the supply of Bakuryu and eOnzErG combined. eOnzErG only has 4 supply, but still, more than double Bakuryu's supply. Okay. Okay. So, 1 base science vessel. 1 base science vessel. It's fine. It's fine. He's got this. eOnzErG going to make a sunken? Oh, 2 sunkens. He can have 2 sunkens to try to hold off the horde of marines. Oh, the mutalisks are flying in again. There are not many mutalisks to be throwing away like that. Ugh. There are only 4 left. Only 4 left. And here comes a little attack, but there's a sunken up! So they're going to live. The marines, oh, they can run by the sunken! They can run by the sunken. Okay. So 2.5 drones died because one of them got reduced to half health. So that is exactly half of eOnzErG's economy. Half of eOnzErG's economy taken out by 4 marines. Okay. Okay. So we have 65 supply compared to 34 plus 5. 34 plus 5. I mean, eOnzErG, he's not... Unless he gets ignored for a long time, he's not going to be able to contribute directly. But every time Skzlime goes and attacks eOnzErG, instead of attacking Bakuryu, it's pulling something away. It's helping Bakuryu out at least a little. It's just a little thorn in Skzlime's side, remembering that eOnzErG's there. Just a little bit of a distraction. Alright. So, marines are going in. eOnzErG GG's. Is Bakuryu gonna GG too? Bakuryu has a lot of sunkens at the top of ramp. You don't see this too much as a Zerg player, but it is quite strong. Assuming that your opponent doesn't have siege tanks, then it's not so strong. And there we go, Bakuryu GG's. Skzlime. Skzlime winning the 2v1. And once again, Central Europe will go up 1-0 to start it out. Western Europe needs to win 2 in a row. Western Europe needs to win 2 in a row right now. They did it before. They did it before. It involved using Lings against Skzlime. There is a Skzlime in this game. There are lots of Lings. It could happen again. X. V. And Bakuryu. Which one is Bakuryu? Bakuryu's yellow again. Awesome. And yellow is at 5 o'clock again. Alright, my overlay was almost completely set up. Alright. So, what do we got? What do we got? We have Bakuryu. Just look at the allies once again. Okay, so Bakuryu and eOnzErG. The right side, yellow and white, versus orange and brown on the left side. Yeah, Nizzy is orange, Skzlime is brown, eOnzErG is white, Bakuryu is once again yellow. Okay. So, that's going to be the scout coming out for Skzlime. See what his opponent's doing. I was setting up the overlays, and I kind of missed the beginning of the conversation. Something to do about don't do something if they 9-pool, which seemed kind of silly to me because they will always 9-pool. At least one of them will. And not surprisingly, it's going to be eOnzErG 9-pooling. Because it definitely seems like something that eOnzErG would rather do compared to Bakuryu. Although Bakuryu did 9-pool twice today, which was surprising to me. He doesn't usually 9-pool. Okay. So, calling out, Bakuryu did expand. And this Overlord should be floating in pretty quickly. 4 racks. Oh. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Here we go. Actually, I could just scoot this over. Like, way out here. You guys don't need to see all the little mod notes. It does cut off the second line, though. Never mind. Never mind. Thought about something, didn't work out. Okay. So here come links from eOnzErG. Is that a sunken colony? It is a sunken colony. Obviously, he would prefer to get the sunken colony closer to the ramp, but feeling the pressure right now, he really just wants to get something down. In case Bakuryu was to join into that fight as well. Alright. Academy on the way. When they said go 4 racks, I assumed that he meant +1 4 racks, not 2 racks Academy into 4 racks. But apparently, I'm going for the Academy first, which does seem like the better thing to do. I definitely think that the faster medics are a better route to go. I just didn't think that that's what he said. Oh. See, I was missing stuff in the beginning, apparently. Apparently, at some point, he said, go 2 racks a CAD into 4 racks. But I missed the go 2 racks a CAD part. Alright. So, Bakuryu using Lings to threaten Skzlime down here. Excuse me, not going to be anywhere near enough. Certainly within, certainly not without eOnzErG's help. Oh, it looks like Western Europe gathering in the center. Are they going for an attack on Zerg? They are. Nizzy needs to be careful with the position, and he's telling Skzlime to go. Go where? What are we doing? Are you going to defend or are you going to attack? Going to attack in a defense. Okay, splitting the difference here. And we're going... Blood everywhere? Alright, it's fine. There are medics to heal the Zerglings. There are medics to heal the Zerglings, and that's what matters. And also 1 fire bat. That's not what... Game, it's not fair using words like proprietary to people who don't speak English as a first language, because, to be honest, most people who do speak English as a first language don't know what the word proprietary means. Alright. So, going in for an attack, not a whole lot of bio here. Well, it's all bio, but not a whole lot of M&M here. It's mostly the Zerglings backing it up. Mutalisks just spawn. Are the Mutalisks in time? There aren't a lot of Marines, but instead of going after the Marines, going to be focusing on the Zerglings first, trying to save the main. Lings do come in from the back, and the Lings will be able to clean up the Marines. So Marines are all down. Saving the natural barely, but how much damage is done in the main? Quite a good amount is the answer, and oh no. Okay, he does realize that there's 1 Ling left. 5. Bakuryu has 5 drones. Not good. Bakuryu has 5 drones, eOnzErG has 6 drones. And he didn't even lose any, he just didn't make any. Okay, so 11 drones between the 2 of them. Nizzy has at least 11 drones by himself. And then a Terran ally, so... Ugh. Alright. Looks like a big attack. Well, a really big attack on Skzlime here. Is that enough to kick him from the game? Yeah. This seems to be a reoccurring theme today from Skzlime. So, Nizzy bringing in some lings of his own. Are there just too many sunken colonies to really pressure either the other two instead of coming back to defend? Because it looks like right now... Well, what are the supplies looking like? It's 22 supply for Nizzy. Right? Yeah, 22 supply for Nizzy. Compared to 21 and 30. And then Skzlime has like 21 SCVs. Which are all going to attack. Alright. Big, pure SCV attack against Lings. Not working out so well. Not working out so well. Alright. So Skzlime was able to make a 2v1 happen last game, but he did significantly cripple one of his opponents before the 2v1 was a true 2v1. Yeah, I'm not thinking there is. Come CC. Can the CC actually make it out there? The Mutalisks should be able to pick that off if they really want to. I mean, it's clearly very far away from any spores. But they might not have a chance. SCVs are going to be pulled to defend the Sunkens. Oh, it's going to be enough to defend. For now, SCVs coming back to help out attack the Lings. Okay. This Ling sees the command center. Eula should pick it off. Pick it off. Bakuryu. Bakuryu. Nope. Nope. Bakuryu. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. Now it's actually kind of close. Like. Okay. So Bakuryu's going to let the command center come back. But he does kill off all of Skzlime's SCVs. Pretty much. He has 2 left. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, there it is. You have 2 SCVs, Skzlime? You got one over here. No time. Alright. No time. Apparently. I don't think they could have won a 2v1 anyway, but interesting that Nizzy's time is going to play a factor in this. For the life of Central Europe, for the life of Western Europe right now. Alright. Okay. Hey, Bakuryu's eOnzErG again. Alright. Control X, Control V, and 2. And where's Skzlime? Here's Skzlime, Purple Terran. Control X, Control V, and 7. Alright. So, we have Skzlime and Nizzy. Same positions as they were last game. eOnzErG and Bakuryu flip-flopped, but Skzlime's in the same position and Nizzy's in the same position, so they're still on the left side. Western Europe still on the right side, with Bakuryu continuing to be eOnzErG, and eOnzErG now orange. Alright. eOnzErG's going to 9 pool. Again. And I would imagine Bakuryu's going to 12 hatch. He's certainly not 9 pooling. We'll see. Could be a 12 pool, but would imagine it'd be a 9 hatch. Or a 12 hatch. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. A little bit surprising from Nizzy. A little bit surprising not going for a 9 pool. Instead going for a 12 pool. 12 pools in general aren't very common, but when you have a Zerg blank team, especially versus a Zerg team, but just in general, when you have a Zerg X team, the Zerg goes 9 pool to get out early links, to be able to murder people. But instead, he's going to play a little bit more economically and get that faster hatchery. Maybe that's what he felt the problem was last game. He just couldn't get the ling numbers out. What this means, though, is that there will be one player who has early units out, and that will be eOnzErG. So what can eOnzErG make happen with early lings? Alright. The hatchery is not going to be in time to, certainly not to get this creep red enough to throw down a sunken colony. So it's going to be up to Nizzy's lings all by themselves. But as long as it's just eOnzErG attacking, it shouldn't be an issue. Unless, of course, Nizzy isn't paying attention and loses lings. Alright, creep colony's coming up. We do have some lings coming in from Bakuryu now. And Bakuryu went very aggressive with his hatchery. Went for the quick expo, which you can do on a Zerg team, especially if one of the Zergs is going to play passive. Especially if one of your opponent Zergs is going to play passively. Indeed, Bakuryu is getting a lair. And so Skzlime's figured out an effective way to wall. Or is it effective? Is it effective enough? Skzlime? Skzlime? Okay. Barely. Gonna give me a freaking heart attack over here, Skzlime. And here come the lings. So Nizzy's counterattack on Bakuryu. Bakuryu would be a nicer player to take out if you're going to choose between the two, but I think Nizzy would have just gone for the closer player, whoever it was. The layer's done, but no spire on the way, and every second these lings are in here is another second that spire is delayed. Keeping the mutalisks out of the air. Bakuryu still needs a few more minerals. Alright. So, eOnzErG did get his second hatchery. He's throwing some suckins down at the ramp, so he can defend himself a little bit here. But a huge blow to Western Europe to start out this game. 40 supply. 40 supply between them compared to 23 plus 38. So Skzlime has about as much supply as the two Zergs combined, and then has a Zerg ally on top of that, who may have the most supply out of the three. Okay, he's tied for the most supply out of the three. Alright, Stim is done researching range and getting attack upgrades and... excuse me. Well, getting attack upgrades. Ooh, Skzlime does need to be careful here. Does not want to die to lings once again. Pretty smart, Nizzy. Pretty smart. We have the Spire on the way. For Bakuryu, Nizzy has not even started his lair, so he has no tech right now. Oh boy, that is just too much. That's too much to handle. And oh, he does have a lair. Excuse me. I kept looking back here for the lair, but he hid the lair over on this side. Oh. Okay. Apparently going Vessel. Vessel can be quite nice in a, excuse me, in a 2v2, getting that Irradiate out. Okay. Apparently we're going yellow. Bakuryu certainly is, again, the scarier of the two options, as Bakuryu has two bases and has Mutalisk tech. So if you're going to kill off one of them, you would hope to be Bakuryu. Both of them have about the same defenses. Actually, Bakuryu's defenses are worse, considering that he has two Sunkens, but they're in a worse position. Significantly worse position than eOnzErG's. Alright, just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful to not let things like this happen. You don't want... you don't want one of your allies to be caught out all by themselves. At all. And here we come. Marines coming in from the back, trying to support here. They can't quite break up the ramp, but here they go, running away from the ramp now just to attack the Marines. And Bakuryu and eOnzErG are actually showing more dual attacking than Skzlime and his ally are, despite not being the 2v2 players, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Oh, Lings die for all players. But still a little bit of M&M. Well, there's still a few Lings as well. All players are just going to lose a bunch of stuff. Moral of the story. Alright. So, Lings and Marines are still threatening Bakuryu. They're sticking to their game plan of attacking Bakuryu right now with a much smaller army. Bakuryu's got to be so careful with these Mutalisks. It's what's keeping him alive right now. The Sunkens are not enough. They might not even be enough to handle just the Marines, but certainly not Marines and Zerglings combined. The Zerglings are just going to do a run by Nizzy. Oh, Nizzy saying back at just the right moment. He does not want to have to deal, excuse me, he doesn't want to have to deal with Lings while, while the Marines are attacking. Oh, while the Marines are attacking the Sunkens, and the lair goes down. Bakuryu is lairless. Apparently Skzlime needs to go defend. Nizzy. Is he going to do that? He's going to do that. He's in a pretty terrible position to go defend Nizzy. And though that is going to get surrounded. That is going to get surrounded very harshly. Oh. Shoot. Was that Lings that did that? Oh no. It was the Muta Harass. Yeah, I think it was these guys. One of them has like a bunch of kills, right? Dang it. I should be looking at chat. Alright. So, eOnzErG going to attack Skzlime now. Skzlime. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Coming to help. You go yellow. Ooh. Oh, the teamwork. The teamwork right here. And the Lings, they get some damage done before the Mutalisks arrive, but it might not be enough. Certainly not enough. Skzlime didn't suffer yeah, it wasn't that much damage. And now Skzlime can continue on the offensive, going after Bakuryu. Oh, trying to do some fancy micro. I saw Bakuryu with Scourge. Scourge! Oh, nice Scourge hits. But I don't think it's enough. I think there's just too much. And now, oh, Ling's at the ramp, too much. Too much to handle for eOnzErG. eOnzErG is going to get killed. Grats, GG. Skzlime. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Skzlime. Oh, and nizzy. Take the 2v2. Take the clan war. And will advance to the playoffs along with North America. Congratulations to them. Alright. So, that's one side of the bracket resolved. Western Europe and Latin America are eliminated. North America and Central Europe move on. On the other side of the bracket, we know one of the teams is out. We know Asia Pacific's out, but we don't know what's going on with the rest of the teams. Both of the games, all three games if you count Eastern Europe versus Asia Pacific, all three games still matter and can completely change it, the results of any of them. So lots yet to be decided, and eOnzErG will be your guide through all of that tomorrow at at 21 CET. Or is it 20 CET? I think it's 20 CET. Whatever time this started, but a half an hour before. It's the same time it is every week. I don't know, it's 11 o'clock for me. 11 o'clock Pacific time? That helps somebody. Certainly. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching, and thank you, of course, to the Swedish Brood War Initiative. It's a really good thing they got going there. It's a really good thing. If you haven't seen it, they're projecting to get a lot of money right now. They have a lot of money right now, and they're going to be getting a lot now that the new year's turning over. You can join. From Sweden, it's a lot easier and better if you join. But even if you're not from Sweden, you should join. It really comes down to when you've been watching games and someone in chat said if everybody in this chat just donated $20. The Swedish Brood War Initiative is that. It's if you believed in that, the Swedish Brood War Initiative is something you can put money into. And they're collecting it, and they're going to be able to put on some great stuff. It's a great thing they're doing. Big thanks to Javalataran for taking the initiative to set that up. He's really getting a ball rolling with that. It's impressive. So again, have fun with eOnzErG on Saturday. I think I'm casting next Friday too. The conclusion of Nation Wars. The final game, because it should matter. Both of them should matter. I'm pretty sure he'll be casting Russia versus Eastern Europe, because that'll be an amazing set. But no matter what that result is, I think Poland still needs to win versus Asia Pacific. So I'll be casting that one, I believe. Not so sure about that. I do know... What I know is eOnzErG will be casting tomorrow. Anything else is speculation as to who is casting what. Alright. Thanks again, guys. Bye.